Denis Shapovalov is going to the Wimbledon semifinals, baby. Hello, this is a quick YouTube Sports NextDoor special talking about Shapovalov and Khachanov's Wimbledon quarterfinal matchup that saw the Canadian come out in an awesome five-setter. Such high level of play from both players. I think it was ultimately the mental perseverance from Denis to hang in against an opponent who he knew would get tired to give himself the opportunity to take it. But a real back and forth match where both had such high levels of play consistently throughout. Both had their stumbles, were able to capitalize on each other's occasionally, but also dig themselves out far more often. And ultimately, it came down, I think, to the fact that Denis has gotten through his matches at Wimbledon quicker thus far to this point. But I want to walk through it chronologically. First set, the mental perseverance big. They both come out serving well. Denis on his own serve goes down, love 40, but able to dig himself out with some fantastic serving, which might have been his best feature during the match. He had, I think, near 17 aces. That was huge for him, especially in that set. It was the double faults that got him down low 40, but a couple aces, a strong second serve, and he was back in it. And fortune's fickle. Right after that, he gets the break point, takes it 5-4. The stars really aligned in that game itself. Khachanov not serving his best, a couple unforced errors, and then Shapovalov presented the opportunity, ran with it, held. The worst stretch of play for him came early in the second set, where he got broken right away, just a couple of unforced errors, hitting the net. That was consistent a little throughout the match for him, but that probably the biggest collection of them. And then unfortunately, again, the next service game for him, he goes up 40 love, and just the backhand slices, the forehands weren't quite clicking. Probably relaxed a little after that first set. From there, it was really solid top level tennis from both players throughout. Khachanov able to cash in on that lead and take the second set. The third set, incredibly tight. Both players serving very well. That was probably the point where both players were at their highest level of tennis throughout the entire match. It got to 5-5 with neither man blinking. Shapovalov had a chance to break there when he was up 5-4, couldn't quite get it. And sure enough, then just like in the first set, after not getting his chance to break, Khachanov comes on, puts the pressure, goes to deuce, double faults, and swings pretty wide on the set point. But from there on, it was nothing but highs, and the best tennis Shapovalov maybe has played all tournament. Took the fourth set 6-1, breaking easy, serving so flawlessly, hardly giving up any points, and just constantly putting on the pressure. He found a way to start getting the returns in, started making better shot selection. Some of like the line touches he got, his net efficiency got way better, was just more technical executing the shots, and brought it to the fifth set pretty quickly. That was the fourth set being the quickest of them all. I think it went up 32 minutes. That fourth set, maybe his best game of them all. His defense on the shots, just really well, getting them to 50-50 rallies and then firing them even harder back. Khachanov definitely wearing down a little in that set. It started to show. Then fifth set, everything on the line. Denis been here once before at the US Open in the quarterfinals, tied 2-2 going into the fifth, and you couldn't ask for a better performance from him. His serve was so flawless. I don't think he gave up more than 1 point, and some of those in any of his service games, and some of those being double faults. And then on the return, he just amped up the pressure. Khachanov definitely feeling the wear and tear at that point. You saw balls that once he was absolutely pummeling, he was taking something off, just not able to put everything into them. But Denis capitalized great on them, kept sending it wide, line to line, making him run, making him move, making him serve plenty to keep the wear and tear pressure building and not giving him a chance to reset and get back into it. The one critique you'd make of that set is he had a lot of opportunities to put it away earlier, couldn't find them. He choked away a couple points for sure where he could have put it away, but the mental pressure just so incredibly fierce at this point in the match. And you hear the pros, you hear Djokovic, you hear Nadal say, the most important thing in my game is my experience. And that's the one thing the 22-year-old Shapovalov doesn't have yet. So he's not going to make the best selection on every shot he takes. He's going to crumble, bend a little at the pressure, but he bended, didn't break, never gave up on himself, never let it get him down, even when he went from being love 40 to losing that opportunity to break with his opponent having some excellent serves in there. Nothing he could do about those, but definitely a couple points he could have where just net. And then it brought us right back to the round of 16 when Shapovalov had another chance to break for the set. He's up 40-15, I think, gets a pretty easy put away opportunity, puts it long by an inch. He had the whole net to work with and tried to touch the line, missed it, but stayed calm, cool, collected. Next play goes, keeps putting the ball in play. Every rally is a chance, at least for your opponent to make a mistake. And on the 7th break point of the game, the set, he finally gets it. And then the flawless serving continues from there, and he holds for the match. So a personal Grand Slam best for Denis Shapovalov. The forehand, the backhand, the serve full of aces, all on display. The movement across the court, some amazing at net, like jumping backward volley smashes. He put on a show. It was such an amazing match of tennis, so high level with both guys, especially the mid second set and all of the third set, like going for it and making their shots. The backhands, the forehands, real staring contest. Don't blink first and like force your way into a winner in these 50-50 rallies and deal with amazing serves. And ultimately, I think the mental perseverance from Shapovalov to not give up on himself, to keep playing each point, really the most important quality tennis, is what got him the win. So Shapo will go to the semis where he will face Novak Djokovic, the number one player in the world and of all time, in my opinion, which will be a tough one. But for now, the moment is the Canadians, and it's so awesome to see. So congratulations to Denis. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments if your thoughts, constructive criticism. Felix about to get on, so excited to go watch that as I edit and upload this. Sports Next Door signing out.